Oscar Forman, what an honour it must be to be selected in the NBL All-Star game.
Absolutely. My first one.
First time ever in an All-Star game?
First time ever.
Well, you've seen a lot of them. What are you expecting out of this game?
Not much razzle and dazzle from me at all, but hopefully a couple of 3 bombs get thrown up and hopefully I'll make a few.
Well, you've been doing a very good job of it. Another feature of the All-Star game is the 3-point shootout competition. That's where you're out there, you've got 25 shots, you've got to knock them as many as you can down in a minute. Are you looking forward to that?
Absolutely. I want to see if I'm allowed to have 30 shots. If I can get up 30 within the minute, am I allowed more?
So you're a bit
I've got a quick release on my shot and I reckon I can get around almost twice.
Well, you don't need to do that. I think the objective is just to try and make as many as you can out of 25 for starters.
Yep.
And usually it's a common drill that you do at practice. All teams do it with the perimeter shooters. You get out there and to see how you go from 5 different spots. I understand that you've actually hit 51 consecutive 3-point field goal attempts in a practice environment. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is there any witnesses there? Because that's unbelievable.
There was a couple. There was most of the team, but I'm sure if you ask them, they'll lie.
Really?
They won't admit it. No, I had a few 15, 16, 17 in a row and, broke out for a 51, so I got lucky there. But if I can bring that form, then we can say, hopefully that'll carry over. But I'd be happy with maybe, close to a 20 out of 25.
20 out of 20, that's still very...
You assume that'd be able to hopefully get it done.
That is very, very high standards. That would be some sort of record, I think, to get to 20 or 25. But we're able to reveal who your competitors are going to be in the 3-point shootout. And good news is you're in there. But also Peter Crawford, Ben Madgen, Stephen Way and Clint Steindl are going to be the candidates this year. What do you make of your competition?
Well, obviously... Stephen Way and Ben Madgen have started the year very well with their 3-point shooting. Peter Crawford's been a shooter his whole life, and Steindl's not shy at all. We've seen in games he's happy to get those 25 threes up. So gonna have to shoot very well to win it.
Well, there's a bit of an art to it as well, isn't there? Because it's not just necessarily being a great 3-point shooter, which all these guys are, but in that when you've only got a minute and you've got to knock down 25 shots, or you take 25 shots. Someone like Steve Way, he's very leggy,
It's very technical, and it takes time
technique,
to get off.
But he's got good lift on his shot, but that's sometimes a bit of a handicap, isn't it? So guys like you that sort of just are more arms is probably a bit of an advantage.
Well, hopefully. Well, the other thing with Stephen Way, he's a bit lighter now that he got his hair cut, so he doesn't have to flick a hair out of his face every time he takes his shot. So that'll get a few more shots up. But
he's a bit Rick Astley, was he?
He was a... Yeah.
Rick Astley, that's showing me age now. Justin Bieber, is he? There's most people out there, Rick Astley.
People still get Rick-rolled.
Do they?
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
Well, some formidable opponents there that you're up against, and I reckon, without a doubt, with your technique in this particular competition, you would be the favourite.
Can we have it in Wollongong? Because the stats say that at home I'm going to hit a lot more than on the road. That could be a problem.
That could be your downfall.
I might have to camp in Adelaide for a week before just so I feel like I'm back home and that's my new home.
Right. Well, good luck in the 3-point shootout, and don't forget, if you want to attend the NBL All-Star game where you get to see the game, the dunk contest, the 3-point shootout, go to nblallstars.com.au. That is the place to get all the information and, most importantly, purchase the tickets, because they are going to be a white-hot item.
Absolutely.
Well done, Oscar Forman.